Oh my gosh. Hello, and welcome to Three Kobolds Gaming, where we play Pathfinder 2nd Edition,
Woo!
Remastered, with
Yeah.
errata,
All right.
and most recently, with the new Battle Cry book.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've mentioned it a few times, but it is officially out, released, and on Archives of Nethys, which is, honestly, the true release for any Pathfinder 2nd Edition product. Uh, Archives of Nethys has undergone a monumental shift. Huge shout out to those guys doing that over there, uh, and to Paizo for allowing all of it to be posted for free online. But huge shout out to the people over at Archives of Nethys who completely rebuilt their website back end when the remaster released. They were uh, already in the planning stages of doing that, and then Paizo was like, "Oh, by the way, in 3 months, this was back when they did this. In like 3 months, we're going to be remastering all of our rules." And the people at Archives of Nethys, cracked their knuckles, ordered pallets of energy drinks, and got it done. But it did put them behind for a while as they had to rebuild their website, update everything, and get the new content that was coming out during that time entered. But they've caught up, and it is simply phenomenal. But a brand new ancestry, 5 new ancestry heritages, a new arcane school for wizards, 11 archetypes, 13 backgrounds, a bloodline, 2 classes, commander and guardian, uh, 263 new pieces of equipment, and 236 feats. Now, most of those, right, are going to be for the new
Wow.
classes, but simply an amazing amount of stuff. Um, 10 new rituals, new rules for banners, which I'm super excited about because it's one of my favorite mechanics that was super underutilized in first edition. I'm currently playing a first edition character that uses a banner and will continue to do so. Uh, but they finally added banners. They added 27 new siege weapons for you siege aficionados. Uh, oh my gosh, skirmish tactics. This is what I really wanted to dig into, though, because
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this actually.
uh, because there's always that kind of grand campaign feel, and Kingmaker does this, where you utilize armies, right? Your
Oh.
characters lead a kingdom, they raise and administer armies that then go out and fight other armies. Um, that's kind of a different game. uh, and what they've done here is there are already army rules out from the Kingmaker Second Edition remastered rule book, which are good. They work. But then we get something called skirmish rules here. And this is where each character leads a squad of troops. And it's more of a small scale battle situation. So imagine Kashak leading a group of Iruxi archers. The way this works is your squad has its own stat block. You have all of your normal stuff and abilities and everything, and you get 5 actions per turn, which you can divvy up either 3 to yourself and 2 to the squad, or 3 to the squad and 2 to yourself. And everything else just works the way that Pathfinder 2nd Edition works. But you get this really awesome fantasy of your heroes leading squads in a larger conflict, which I think is super cool. And then they added a bunch, and I mean so many, like pre-built squads and rules to build and level up squads.
Cool.
And like the first thing that I thought of uh, when I saw this was a throwback to Matt Colville and one of his very famous campaigns where his players were the leaders of a mercenary group called the Chain. And they all had like uh, uh, leadership roles in this mercenary group. And their basically backup PCs were just downline members of the mercenary group, which is a very cool thing in and of itself. And it allowed for a lot of like shifting of narrative, playing different characters. You can find that stuff. Just look up Matt Colville, MCDM, phenomenal DM. But doing that kind of on a larger scale, where your entire campaign, whether you're doing like a mercenary thing or like a Game of Thrones kind of thing, where you're out campaigning, the campaign is focused around these like skirmish rules where you are battlefield squad captains that work together in a larger unit. And there's so much flavor that comes out of that because not only are you focusing on your personal character, but your squad, your group can level up and get magical items, get buffs and upgrades along with you, and then you have that kind of natural downline member that can take over if something, if the worst were to happen to your character. So just putting this out there, Paizo has just unlocked a whole new kind of level, if you will, of storytelling ability that fits right in with the mechanics. I think is really cool, and I don't know if we'll ever get to do it on this show, but it's very interesting to me at least. Then you throw in things like siege weapons, and you are the siege commander of this group with like a bombard cannon. Oh my god! Oh my god! I just wanted to vent a little bit because I was super excited about that when I came across it.
I mean, I don't know if there's a class more custom built for how you like playing these games. Will command.
Yeah. In my old age, I don't want to be the one doing it myself. I just want to make sure everybody else doesn't fuck it up. Another big announcement for specifically our show has come to an end. The vote on our next campaign. Besides my players and myself, you, whoever you may be watching this, will be the first to know that we will be playing Myth Speaker as our next campaign.
Yeah, baby!
This
Mythic
is
rules.
Paizo's first second edition campaign with the Mythic rule set that came out with War of Immortals earlier this year, and I'm super excited. It is a heavily inspired by Greek mythology campaign, so a very classic hero's journey that we will go on with the classic Paizo twist. So I'm super excited about it, and we'll talk about that more in like 4 months when we get there. But as much as everybody loves a new beginning, we've got to focus on the end first. As we are coming in on the end of this campaign and potentially the end of Absalom as we know it. A pact that had been brokered has come to fruition over the course of many months now, ending with a high-ranking servant of Norgorber in control of Absalom, being elected Primarch of the city. Upon completing this pact, she was granted divine powers from Norgorber himself, themselves. Nobody knows what Norgorber looks like. And if you do, you're already dead. And is currently, seemingly, separating Absalom, the city itself, from Golarion.
Bad news.
Slowly, yet inexorably. This culminates to where we come now, where Oski got the final words from the third spell lord. Find the radiant spark. So what do? You do research. You got to figure out, okay, what is the radiant spark? Karnas, the Angel Binder, the instigator of the original Radiant Siege, the siege that Absalom celebrated the anniversary of defeating this year, this summer. months ago that brought you all together in some manner, some more roundabout than others. And now you are on the clock to find this artifact before terrible things befall Absalom, worse yet even than they are, as these Astrodaemons ravage the city and their guards. You all find out where the Radiant Spark is located, presumably in the ruins of Karnos, the Angel Binder's siege tower. You have a rough understanding of where that's going to be, somewhere under Fort Tempest. You research, and you now have a good idea of how you can get there. Two options. You can either dig, which would take you the better part of a day. You'd have to get into Fort Tempest, under Fort Tempest, and then dig. But you have the schematics, the blueprints of the original Fort Tempest construction that kind of lists out some places where they couldn't dig for concern of running into these ruins. You also feel like you now have a good chance of being able to teleport there. With all of the information that you've gotten about Karnos, your kind of spiritual connection, if you will, combined with your knowledge of the location, gives you a higher than average chance of being able to teleport there. Not safely, but higher than average. And yet, in the middle of the night, a knock, a bump, a jitter is heard in the hallway as you all are going to sleep. Emily Grace has a lot to say about this.
Oh.
And all I ask is that you roll better on your stealth checks, as 4 of these Star Watch agents
Oski.
bust in to the safe house for the first time.
I gotta move my mom.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the safe house map. Now the safe house battle map.
Wow.
A couple of very important things about this map here. Namely, this is customized art done by our very own.
Yeah.
She's all the way over there now. Emily Grace.
It's very old.
It is at least 2 years old now. And as you can see, there are grid squares already on the map. Now, normally this wouldn't be a problem, but I tried very hard and was not able to get the grid to line up. So, what we're going to have to do here is, it's not your fault. There's like very, like down to the pixel specifications for Roll20 maps. So, you will notice, all of you, that your characters are not snapped to a grid. But basically, each of these squares is 10 by 10, which means, obviously 4 characters can be in the same grid. And I will delete Oski, since he has phased into the wall and taken 100 d20 force damage from being superimposed in a wall.
He just got a burrow speed between last time we saw him and now.
Yeah,
So
the 18th level champion feat.
you're not
Burrow
snapped.
speed.
You're not snapped to grid, but hopefully, you should be able to tell how far things are from each
Figure it
other.
out.
It's pretty close in that regard. Why don't we go ahead and do this? Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative for the first time in the safe room?
Oh gosh.
And each of you has 2 characters. Jack, let me know if you're doing it. Or if
I
you want me
can
to
I can
it.
run this.
All
I can run
right,
this.
that's what I like
Yeah.
to hear. A man stepping up to the plate.
There's a couple abilities that are just so fucking broken that like why wouldn't I use them immediately? So
Yeah. It turns out oracles are kind of crazy.
turns out they're pretty cracked.
Interesting. Wait, who's
Uh,
the oracle?
Eric and Ash.
Who's to say?
People don't forget your scouts warning +2.
Let's get some of that dank battle music.
Yes.
There it is. It gets my blood
Oh.
pumping. All right. I've given you enough time.
No.
Kashak.
Kashak has a 55
Gross.
Whoa.
with a
Erikash.
natural 20 on my perception check.
Yo.
Erikanesh rolled a 47.
Twinkle Toes.
49 for Twinkle Toes.
Diana.
Diana has a cool 30.
Keep in
Oh,
mind.
wait,
though-
wait. Sorry. Scout's warning. 51. 31. 32. 32.
Yeah, there we go.
51.
Keep in mind, those of you with armor on, it's not on. Unless you
Oh,
have
yeah.
the
Oh God, that's
unless you have the
right.
comfort traits. Viren.
Or it's cloth, I believe. Is it comfort? Is that still a trait?
Might not be anymore. Any light, medium, or heavy armor. If you sleep in it, you're gonna be exhausted. Unless you specifically have the rune that negates that, or a spell, or some other similar effect. Viren.
Viren got a 41.
41.
Oski got a 35.
35. Weaver.
So Weaver got a 42.
Okay.
Elsetsia got a whopping 45.
45. Alright. This is going to be a little bit hectic. But I want you to hold my hand as we walk through this together. You're going to roll 4, count them, 4 initiative checks for the boys in teal. Okay. Alright. I also want to remind you that unless you are, I don't know, suffering from PTSD and or a serial killer, you probably don't have your weapons in your hand as you sleep.
That is an interesting question for my character.
That's a great question that we could talk about right now, as Kashak is at the top of round 1.
I mean, I have quick draw.
Yeah.
It's probably on the ground next to me.
Can't imagine it wouldn't be.
So I'll first action. Actually, forgive me. As a free action at the start of my turn,
Whoa.
I will hunt the closest Star Watch officer,
Yeah, you do.
and I will then quick draw to fire. I don't need to quick draw. I'll pick it up. I'll enter point blank stance, and then I will loose an arrow at that guy.
From prone.
Oh, so I'll stand up. Okay, fair enough. Actually, yeah, from prone. Fuck it. I don't take any penalties.
It's like, oh. Lays out to the side,
is-
arm on the ground.
Rolls over like a commando. That is a 47 to hit that.
47 will indeed hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Incredible. $33. Oops, sorry. 49 points of damage.
49 points of damage or so. Is
49 points.
that your final answer?
That's my final answer. 5d6 plus 1d4 plus 3d8 plus 10.
You roll over like a commando. Knock an arrow and loose it. And it goes straight through the Star Watch agent's throat.
Good.
And then his eyes and mouth begin to glow as he begins to wordlessly scream.
Not
As a creature, then
And then a thing pops out of it.
shoves out of him. Boom. There we go. I would like to point out, you don't have the new creature hunted.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Are we all supposed to be in our beds here?
And like sleeping rolls, you know, I don't know if there's like beds. We don't have
There's
beds.
Murphy beds everywhere. No,
why,
there's
why is
Murphy beds
Spear
everywhere.
like in the middle of the room?
Because you were the one that heard the disturbance and walked out. You can play the tape back.
I forgot about that.
You walked
did do
out like
that.
wrapped in your bedroll. It was really weird. Like you like punched your feet through the bottom of your
Hopping
sleeping bag.
yeah.
You left
It
like
was weird that you did that. Yeah.
your backpack, your staff, all of your
Right.
wands, everything.
Didn't take any of that. Just like walked out there.
Incredible. That is your whole turn, yes?
Free. Pick up the bow. Point blank shot. Move. Yeah. Okay, good. That's
I
it.
would like to once again say they're Murphy beds. Once we get off of them, they'll spring up.
Is that how Murphy bits work?
Spring-loaded Murphy beds, yeah. Twinkle Toes, you are up next.
All right.
All right.
So like,
I wouldn't necessarily rely on the distance tool. Just
Yeah.
imagine each square is 4 squares.
yeah. First, I'm gonna do a nice little flip off of my Murphy bed.
Okay. All
Give
right.
it some extra kick into the air.
And you want to like land on your feet with this?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to do a nice little acrobatic performance against somebody's will DC right now.
Okay. All right.
That's a 52.
Surely that beats somebody in
Yeah.
this room.
All right, I got that panache. 5, 10,
I will once
20,
again ask you
25.
where your weapon is.
I have it in my belt.
Sleep with your sword on your hip.
No, it's in my retrieval my retrieval belt.
Do you sleep with a retrieval belt on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I?
Hey man, you roll over the wrong time and a +2 brilliant rapier comes out. You never know.
Pierces your soul.
One time I rolled over and 10 scrolls popped out of my pocket.
That's crazy that you were focusing on it and retrieved 10 scrolls in your sleep.
I heard 10 squirrels
Yeah.
and was very confused.
That's what Kashak would probably keep in his retrieval belt, for being really honest.
10 squirrels.
Unfortunately,
Fuck a squirrel.
He's
Unfortunately-
Is
trying
that like
to
a
train them.
100,000 frogs spell? Or whatever it is.
500, but yes. Might as well be
Sure.
100,000.
I lost count completely because you distracted me, so...
It's like
5,
20 feet.
10, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45.
Oh,
I'll go.
yeah, I was
I'll
gonna say,
stay
this is
there.
where I'm gonna immediately regret everything that I already regretted by not being able to get this into a good grid.
Don't you have 55
Yeah.
feet of movement?
I have 60 now.
Yeah, what are we doing? You want to get to the inside of the creature?
I don't want to get flanked by him in this one. I'm deciding whether I want to go there. No, I'll stay right there.
Okay.
And you know, oh, that's dope. Okay, what? That was a cone.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was broadcasting to others.
all good.
I see you.
I will, with my third action. Oh wait, how? Sorry, retrieval belt is how many
Check.
actions to draw it?
I believe 1. No? Am I wrong?
Free action to retrieve. So
Let's just go
I
with one.
free action I free action retrieve my brilliant rapier,
Okay.
and with my third action, I will strickety strike.
Strickety strike. Is that a new feat that you took?
No, it's just a precise strike.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
yes.
Sure.
Go
Let's
ahead and
go
roll it.
with
Yeah.
yes.
Go ahead and
All
roll
right.
it.
I don't think a 38 is gonna do it.
Unfortunately, a 38 will not hit.
Yeah, that was a natural 5, so
You hate to see it. You really do.
it's a shame I didn't do like a finisher because I still could have done 66 damage. It's all good. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up is this guy. Will walk up. So I normally use the movement keys, like the arrow keys, when I move my creatures.
Oh yeah.
So I can count like when I hit the buttons. Turns out that doesn't work when you have the no grid. So I was just poking my keys, and nothing was happening. 5, 10, 15. Look at this guy, just standing here in his bedrobe. He's druid.
Wrapped up like a slug.
What color is your sleeping gown, Baron?
Either like a maroon or like a purple. I like to imagine.
And is it
Cool
like,
extra.
is it fuzzy or is it silky?
Silky? Definitely silky.
It's got to have the long hat, right? Like the Scrooge hat. The one
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
really long.
Uh-huh.
A truncheon comes flying at your face. We're looking at a 33 to hit unarmored Fearin.
Oh yeah. So unarmored also means I wouldn't get runes from.
Correct.
Correct.
So that's gotta hit, right? Wait, what'd you say you rolled?
A 33.
Oh no, that misses.
Incredible. We'll come at you again. Truncheon. Swanging. Lower. Okay. 49. Okay. I've got a lot of people on this initiative tracker, so just bear with me. Bear down for midterms. I almost did it again. I almost went to the arrow keys. Do a little bit of 5, a little bit of 10, a little bit of 20. 25.
Would
And-
you chill out?
No. This is a police raid. No chill will be had.
It's a police raid.
2 more.
Am I technically? No, I'm standing. I am standing. Right?
Yeah, you're standing. Yep. I don't know. Officer, he just laid down in the middle, so we, Oh my god. 33 to hit on the first attack again, which, as we have learned, is a miss against an unarmored
Miss.
Fearin. What about a 36 on the second attack? It's a 36.
It's also a miss. Whoa.
What is your unarmored AC?
With
37.
proficiencies, yeah, with proficiencies, this is not as big of a deal as it is in first edition.
Yeah.
Because we have the same proficiencies for our unarmored as we do. My AC is better.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of
Wait,
your
what?
high dex.
Because I'm 6 decks.
Yeah.
Oh, so your dex cap
Oh.
is
Yeah,
gimping you a little bit on the
yeah.
AC.
I have a
Okay.
41 AC right now.
Okay. All right. Well, that was that guy's turn. 7, okay, 45. That's gonna be Ilsetsia.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's actually Erikanesh.
Oh.
Erikanesh, I did not see a token here for Erikanesh. It won't matter for my turn. Because
I don't know why. Shut up.
Erikanesh is going to wake up and cast a focus spell. That focus spell is called Flaming Fusillade.
Oh.
It is 2 actions. As part of that 2 actions, I cast Ignition. And for the duration of Flaming Fusillade, Ignition's casting time is reduced to 1 action. In addition, Ignition gains a status bonus to damage equal to Flaming Fusilade's spell rank, which is 10th.
What's happening?
What
So here
is
we
this
go.
Focus spell.
You are being introduced to everything that a high-level oracle can do all at once.
Yeah, you're seeing a 20th level Oracle in real time. Okay, so I need to roll a spell attack roll for Ignition,
Yes.
which of course I looked at the bonus for that before
Mhm.
casting the spell. And it's definitely on here. This sheet. There it is. Wait, is that it? Okay, there we go.
That's where I was sleeping.
Erkanesh rolled a 41 against the creature, the
Gotcha.
daemon, against AC.
Emily Grace, are you sure you don't have bunked Murphy beds? That is a... Sorry, what was your total again?
A 41 against
41,
AC for that creature.
40... 41? Will hits.
Awesome. So
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
actually
roll.
do, but it's for like me and Weaver. They're like shorter and they're sideways.
How many dice are you rolling for this Flaming Fusillade Ignition?
That's a great question. It's 11d4.
Such a funny thing to roll.
Plus 10.
11d4 damage.
So it'll be 36 points of fire damage,
Okay.
and then can I just cast it again?
Well, I can't help but notice that you cast a focus spell, Jack.
I did. Let's resolve that first. So, because Erkanesh cast a focus spell, their body, they catch fire. Little fires pop up all over their scales and their bedroll, and Erkanesh is going to take some persistent fire damage equal to my curse bound value, which is now
1.
1. I don't see why I wouldn't just cast a 1-action ignition again.
Ah.
Let's go ahead and do it. This will have multiple attack penalty for spells, which is funny. We are talking about 14 plus 29. 43 to hit.
43 will hit.
$38 points of fire damage.
38. Bird.
And that will be 3 actions from Erkanesh.
Incredible. Next up is Ilsetia Wormtouched.
Ilsetia is gonna wake up to the fire spell, and without even thinking, she'll just see the Aster Daemon, and she'll cast Fireball. Can I get a 20-foot
We are going to
radius?
burn down this safe house.
Yep. If people know about it, just bring it all down.
Jack,
Yeah,
would you
this
say
would
that the
be-
safe house has been burned?
Yes, it has.
Right.
It has. Now we have to burn it.
You cast it like right here.
Yeah, I mean, surely there is a spot where you can hit all of them, but none of your friends, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, actually. And there would be a
Well-
good way to do this.
We gotta grab Christopher the Walking Cauldron. We gotta grab Reginald.
Isn't it just-
They're not over there.
Isn't it this point? Isn't it this intersection? Because that's 20 over. Maybe it's this one.
Let's see how close this is. If I just drop this out. It's like pretty close. So you can hit.
You can hit 3 of them. You can't hit all
Yeah,
of them.
you would not be able to hit the top one.
Without hitting Fearin.
Yeah.
Actually, go up 1 over 1. Go up and up 2. Okay, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you then you'd get into that. So which 3 do you want to? Well, you can't do that unless you want to hit.
Okay, yeah, the 2 guys in the north and the Dave.
So you want that one? Because if you do the northern one, you hit Burlith.
I do have. Okay, yeah, I'll do that one.
No, I don't think you have to. If you go up a little bit,
Oh, if you just did that, yeah.
yeah, you can hit 3 of them.
So you want that one?
No, let's do the bottom 2. I don't want. Yeah, I'd rather do the bottom 3, not the top 3.
Okay,
That makes sense.
sounds good. So
I need
3
a reflex save.
reflex saves, top to bottom.
This is a 3rd level fireball.
We're looking at
She's not crazy.
a 50, a 48, and a 48.
2 successes and then a crit success. That's crazy.
I rolled absolute rocks.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fireball is what, 66, I think, for 3rd level.
Yeah, I think it's 2d6 per level. Per spell rank. Remastered.
66. Wow. 9 points. 18 total, so halved is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright.
So the
And
bottom
then
2
she-
both take.
She will, you know what she will do, though? Which I think is kind of really cool.
Yeah? What's that?
She's going to activate a very special ability called Dimensional Slide.
Well,
She steps through a
know.
transient hole in space, instantly teleporting to a space within 60 feet that
Oh.
she can see. And that's a single action.
yeah, I
So-
couldn't do that in the Graveraker, but I was like, this ability is so sick.
It's kind of nuts. So she's going to teleport to right here.
Bolt. I like it. Next up is Weaver.
Weaver is going to, I think, first action, he'll get up, stand up, because he's definitely lying down. It's not donning armor. Like, to put on robes, is that the same? It's not armor, so I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to DoorDash you a robe. I want you to put it in a backpack, and then I'm going to time you how long it takes to get it out of the backpack and put it on.
I mean, I
Surely
figured.
there's coat hangers on these Murphy beds.
Alright. We'll start counting whenever you're ready. Just give me like a countdown first.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know. I thought you were counting down first. Basically, it'd be like that. Like, just put the thing over the fucking shoulders.
What item are you trying to equip right now?
My robes. That would just give me a bonus AC.
Robes are comfy, aren't they?
But Weaver's wouldn't sleep in his robes.
What's the specific item? Because if it's any
Library
kind
robes.
of armor, you're gonna have a bad
No,
time.
it's not armor. Library robes. They're robes.
Then yeah, why wouldn't you just sleep in them?
If it's
Scroll
not,
robes. It's cloth. It's unarmored. But for the purposes
dude, this is
of-
just clothes. You would for sure be sleeping in these, I would think.
Okay. Well, then he's gonna put on his major retrieval belt.
Okay, so let me get a different item in then.
Well, that was gonna be his last action.
Well, why?
now-
Why wouldn't you just be sleeping in these? These are not things that would impact your night's sleep.
Third
I-
action, Weaver's going to cast.
I appreciate it.
Uh,
I appreciate it.
Protective wards. So a 5-foot aura emanates
All right.
from Weaver.
I am amused by the idea of somebody sleeping in a belt, like an honest to goodness belt.
I'm learning a lot about what Emily Grace wears to sleep,
Could you imagine?
including her cell phone in her pocket, her keys.
The cell
I'm
phone
gonna
is
be
not far
straight
off.
up with you. I used to sleep in a fully wired push-up bra, skinny jeans, Converse, like all the
Yeah.
time, all the
Why?
time, because I thought it was comfortable. I don't anymore. I have learned the error of my ways.
Can never with
But
shoes in
high
bed.
school Emily
no.
Grace, 100%.
Among that, also you had a +2 striking rapier in your when you were in high school,
Yeah.
right? You
And a
saw
rich
that
people
too.
belt, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
right.
sure. For sure.
It's like one of those
Like my Mary Poppins bag. You know?
like one of those collapsible staffs, that you click the button on and it just dunk. She's got one of those.
Can
in
you
her
imagine
pocket.
if I had one of those? I would have been insufferable. Oh my gosh.
So we've got a 5-foot
Never
aura
stop.
on the bug. That's 3 actions from Weaver, yes?
Yep.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what this 5-foot aura looks like on this map. I'm interested. That's,
That's
Close.
5 feet.
it's pretty close.
Oh, free action sustained since it was.
All right.
Turn. Yeah.
I'll just do that again. What was the? It goes up to what? 10 or 15?
Yeah, 10 now. 10.
Right.
Why would Ilsetsia move to the other side of the creature? Why would that happen?
To flank with Twinkle Toes.
To flank and get in the.
Does she have something threatening?
She's got an incredible reflex
Yes.
save.
She has an unarmed attack.
Oh.
That counts. I don't know what you want.
Yeah, you idiot.
I'm gonna ask you this. Are you sure it counts?
What?
I'm-
Unarmed strikes?
I'm sure it does.
Why wouldn't they count?
Yeah, you must be wielding melee weapons or be able to make an unarmed attack.
Plus.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I was also gonna say she has attack cantrips, so like, why wouldn't she be threatening?
Because spells don't threaten.
Spells don't, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
must be
not.
wielding melee weapons or be able to make an unarmed attack.
Okay. All right. All out. Is that everything?
Remember
from
when I got
Weaver?
made fun of for making these cones? That's all I'm gonna say. When I got made fun of for making cones.
Maybe you should have been broadcasting your cones the whole time.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
does,
gonna
why does Weaver have
broadcast
like
out
a 30
always.
foot aura right now?
Can you do me a very polite favor and switch from the 45-degree cone to the 90-degree cone because your 45-degree cone looks ridiculous.
I'm not sure why your aura is messed up.
Can I Isosceles triangle over here?
It should be 10 feet, right?
Right.
It's 10 feet on my On my
that
screen.
Looks better. Yeah. That looks right.
If it helps you, Dan, we can't see your aura anyway, so I usually just count squares.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's better for everybody that way.
Yeah, you've never
Actually,
seen it.
except me, because I
Yeah.
get everything and it's the worst. Glad we're having this conversation.
A 17-degree cone there for you, Jack.
It's gonna be G2's turn, which is gonna be this lovely gentleman right here.
G2 Esports?
G2 Esports. This agent of the Grey Queen is going to try to bite Twinkle Toes.
Boo.
This is going to be a 48
Uncomfortable.
ticket.
A what?
A 48 ticket.
That'll hit.
It's for 24 points of piercing damage.
24.
Correct. 2 points of spirit damage.
26.
I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Can it be either of the other?
It could be, but it is not.
Well, I got a natural 16 for a 42, so.
Okay. Feel okay. Feel all right.
Thank God!
It is then going to attempt to hold on to you with its jaws in a grab maneuver.
What's my thing for this? Unfettered halfling.
Great question.
You were either pressed into indentures or protected, blah, blah, blah. Whenever you roll a success on a check to escape or a saving throw against an effect that would impose the grabbed, immobilized, or restrained condition on you, you get a critical success. Instead, whenever a creature rolls a failure on a check to grapple you, it gets a critical failure instead. Okay.
Ben's just doing geometry on my map right now. I'm going to attempt an athletics against your fortitude DC. See how this goes. It's going to be a 49.
Yeah, that's a critical success.
Okay. On a critical success, the target is restrained until the end of my next turn.
Wait. Against my fortitude?
Correct.
Is that always what grabbed is?
Mm-hmm. It's your like physical ability to not be restrained or grabbed.
Ew.
Now, I'm going to remind you of something very important that Weaver found out. If you stay grabbed in this creature's jaws through to its next turn, it is going to attempt to suck your soul out and
Yeah.
murder you. Just want to be...
It critically succeeded, so...
Yes. Just wanted to be very upfront and forward with that information that you should already
In very good news, you're restrained, so the only actions you can take are to escape.
Yeah, and it's a good thing, because I will absolutely do that, so...
It's got one more action. I think it will try to claw at... No, this would make more sense with the tail. It's going to attempt to tail swipe Ilsetsia behind it.
No.
Yes.
No.
The third attack action, natural 20.
Oh.
That's going to be 58 points of bludgeoning damage to Ilsetsia.
Well, what was the total, though?
Wait, yeah, what was the total? Yeah,
Higher
third
than her
attack.
AC.
Yeah. What was the
You
total?
sure?
You know what? Let me just check her
Yeah.
character sheet that's in my book.
What
AC
was
is
the
40.
total?
Her AC
I'm
is
just
40.
saying.
I'll tell her right now.
Oh,
Without armor, her
interesting.
AC is 40?
She doesn't wear armor.
Oh.
She is a sorcerer.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It's a crit.
Dang. Wow.
58 points of damage. You.
I
58
can't believe
points.
that creature's first attack bonus is higher than 29. I was sarcastic, of course. That creature's first attack is
Anyway, we will move along to Firin. It is your turn, Firin.
Theron has been dip dodging, ducking, and diving, trying to avoid these clubs coming out at him without
Theron,
his fungus armor.
As you're doing so, maybe your arm like lifts up as you dodge out of the way. The edge of your silken burgundy robe slides down, and you just see the script around your wrist is now alight, glowing heavily.
The script meaning like that's the Soul Warden archetype.
Yes, the
Activating,
circle
basically.
of Pharasma is glowing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at this. Can I try to liberate Soul, or is that what is happening when we hit them and the thing just pours out of their body?
The person that Kashak shot is very much dead right now.
Yeah, the choice is: do we kill these guys
Dead.
first, or do we let them live and liberate their soul?
What you have done to the two others of these previously is saved the soul of the person and shunted the creature out.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to do that.
Kashak may have killed that guy so bad that his soul does not go to the boneyard.
Yeah.
Which, like,
Um,
you know,
That might be
Sucks.
something worth rolling religion on.
half your level rounded up. Okay. Yeah, I will attempt to do that on the guy just right in front of me.
Sure. You're going to be rolling
so-
a counteract check.
Yep, I'm just trying to figure out, because it's weird since it's an archetype, it's a little different. It's not just my spell attack. Well, it is just my spell attack. It's not, the level is different.
The level is,
Half your level rounded up.
yeah, effectively a spell rank of half your level round up. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Here we go. 2 actions on the guy right in front of me. Come on. Oh, it's a good roll. Okay. That is a 49. Yeah, Fearon sees the guy like emerge from the body of Twinkle Toes, and he'll get flashbacks to that scene in the courtyard earlier. And he'll just look at the guy, try to beat him with a club, and be like, "It's not your fault," and like try to like grab his face.
Your hands like connect with the side of this guy's head, and you feel your hands almost go numb as you touch his face, and veins of this pulsing blue energy just begin to glow off from his eyes, and then they collapse into his pupils, this blinding, almost brilliant purple and blue light as his head leans back and this creature is shunted out of him.
What?
awesome.
The
Nice.
man before you collapses unconscious but alive to the ground. Unfortunately, he was indeed the host for an Aster Daemon, which does complicate things, but, you know, here we are.
Okay, so doing this doesn't like exercise the creature. The creature still comes out, but the guard is not like damned to a soulless afterlife. Okay.
It is currently still alive.
Yeah. Fearon will like call out and say, "Don't hit the other two. Only the Aster Daemons, please. Only hit the Aster Daemons."
We will do a little mark here for unconscious on this lad. That's a good unconscious. Crushed brain? Is that a good
Yeah,
one?
crushed brain.
Crushed brain? Unconscious?
And then Fearon will. He doesn't want to move because he wants to stay close, but that's scary. He'll do a prayer to Cernunnos and do a little religious defense or whatever this is called. I'll get some temp HP. I don't remember how this works, so I'll look. The sacred defense is what it's called. I'll do that off my turn.
Alright. Fears of that. Okay. Ah! It's our good friend Winsel McStarborn's turn. He will stand up. He will. Yeah. He will stand up. He will draw his sword that he had strapped horizontally under the Murphy bed. So he like stands up next to it and just reaches down and rips the sword out from under the bed. And then he will.
If there's a guy who could justify sleeping with a sword like in hand, Starborn.
It's Winsel. He just got out of prison, and he's the most wanted man in Absalom.
Yeah.
At least a dagger, come on.
Well, he hasn't needed the dagger yet, and you don't see it on him, but it's there. And he will start shouting orders. I'm not going to be, super overbearing, but essentially, he's shouting encouragement, yelling out, like movements of the enemies, like fear, duck, like as something is coming at you from the side that you didn't see. He says, "A little lower, Twinkle Toes." Everybody within 120 feet who hears and understands his orders, which is you guys, allies, are quickened 1 for 1 round. And you can use this extra action to stride, strike, or step.
Cool.
Nice.
And that is Winsel's turn.
Right, strike or step.
Yes. It is essentially, it's just haste quickened, but with the additional option to step as well.
Cool.
Where does that leave us in the initiative order? Great question. 38. 37. 36 would be that guy. Sorry, I've got a lot of guys on my initiative tracker here. I'm just doing the math. And then Diana, that's why. Okay. It's this creature's turn. Down here. All the way down here, this guy. Will step and make 2 truncheon attacks at the Setsia. First one is a 38 to hit, which will not. Second one is a 33 to hit, which will not. It is then Oski's turn.
Oski! Oh my god, I can't tell you how excited I am to have Oski back. I also had a slight panic attack when I was trying to remember how to play this character, and then I remembered it doesn't matter. Most of his turn doesn't happen on his turn.
Yeah.
So, first, so he's quickened. He's going to stand, first action. Second action, he's going to pick up the shield that is laying up against the Murphy bed. So he's going to draw his shield, essentially. With his quickened action, he will move.
Okay.
And Oski has some sweet new... Oh, right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oski would not sleep in his boots. Dang it.
It's a tough one. We're learning a lot about our characters
Y'all are
today.
crazy for this.
For being realistic,
I was gonna say, that is a wild take coming from you right now.
not being a filthy power gamer. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Ben, I think you need
5.
to sleep in Converse in your bed tonight and then report back.
I think if I am in this square, how far Ilsetsia is 25 feet away from me. Is that right? If
are
I'm in
you-
this square?
Are you talking here or here?
The-
One,
what- the-
one.
Yeah.
So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Oski won't put on his boots. He will first action stand up, second action draw his shield, third action he'll to here with his quickened action, and with his final action he'll use a new ability here called Expand Aura. His aura was only 15 feet, now it is 30 feet, so he can use his champion's reaction to any enemy and ally within 30 feet of him, which now covers every enemy and most of our allies. Actually, yeah,
Incredible.
let me set up that aura. That's
Diana.
my turn.
All right. Oh, thank you for my little Sterling token. I am, with my first action, gonna command Sterling to go help Twinkle Toes. Can I have control of Sterling?
Isn't he large?
He is.
Is he large?
Mm-hmm.
Like large? Like 2 by 2?
Like mechanically large?
I don't remember. 1 second.
I thought you'd said that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Sterling is actually
Yeah,
a
probably.
monstrosity. by the way.
I
Horrifying.
don't remember
creature.
whether I kept him medium or I made him large. I didn't put it on his character sheet. So,
Hmm.
So probably not large.
Probably not.
let's see. Paragon Companion. God, that's so unhelpful. Okay. Paragon Companion.
It's advanced construct companion that lets you change his
its
size. That's a 4th level feat, so you would have probably had that coming in.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Medium it is.
I think he's medium. Yeah.
Cool.
I actually might have kept him small.
I mean, that doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what's his movement speed? If it's at least 30, then we're good. If you want to get right here.
Sterling's speed is 25.
25,
Fine.
Yeah.
5, 15, 20. Yep. So you can get to right there.
Okay. And then Sterling will attack.
Sterling.
And this is gonna be a this is gonna be a saw attack.
Hell yeah.
You should have control of it by now.
Thank you. That's a 44 to hit.
A 44 will hit.
All right. Oh, nice. 14, 19, 30 points of bludgeoning damage from the saw.
Bludgeoning
go.
damage from the saw?
Yeah, it's, it's a saw arm, but, like, the options are bludgeoning and piercing as, like, the damage is. So,
Mm.
like,
You
it's
haven't
a saw, but it's actually, like, more like a club. It's more
You
like-
haven't-
He rolls up and the saws are revving on his hands, and he's like, "Rrr," and
he's
then
like,
I really like the idea that like you haven't quite worked out a kink in the programming, and it just sideswipes with the saw, even though they're spinning. And this has been a consistent issue with
Like the
Sterling,
sable-
slap.
love that.
but it still kills shit all the time. So you're like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
Um,
we're still working out the kinks before he hits the market, but he's reliable as always.
all right, so that is first action. Command Sterling. What else we got?
With my second action, I will pick up my tiny little briefcase looking shit. And with my third action, I will activate it, and my full armor will ching 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 Iron Man into place.
Iron Man.
Sick.
Nice.
That's
Incredible.
sick.
It's the end of my turn.
Just looks around at all of the unarmored combatants, being like, "It's gonna sell so good."
Well, this one's unique, so nobody else could really work this. Sterling, we're trying to get mass marketed.
Incredible. So that was a full round of all 1, 2, 3, 4,
Skill.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 combatants. Jeremy Hoff and Bloody Burlith are staying out of it. Top of round 2, Kashak.
German Hoff is actually still snoring in the corner. That's crazy.
Jeremy Hoff doesn't snore.
Yeah, he's faking for us. Like, I'm still asleep. I can't fight.
Kashak, with a free action before his turn, will hunt the Astro Demon that was first here next to Twinkletoes. Twinkletoes, you will receive the benefits of this hunted target.
Nice.
Kashak will. He's going to use his. Am I going to? No, there's a bunch of small creatures there. Okay. Let's try to demoralize that creature.
All right.
You do have Intimidating Glare, so no penalty from not speaking the language, and that is a 42 against Will DC TM question mark?
Yes, that is correct,
Yeah.
and that is a success.
You are frightened one, my man.
Frightened? No.
Enjoy fear.
I think
For the
that's
rest of your
actually the
life.
opposite of what's happening right now.
I will then loose an arrow at that person. Actually, we'll try to double shot. So let's do this. The first arrow that I fire is not very good. A 37.
37 isn't going to do it, even with frightened.
How about a 43?
43 will do it.
Nice. $37 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. One more D8. I'm sorry. 40 total.
40 total. A respectable chunk of damage out of this creature. That's all piercing, precision piercing, sonic, and
Force and spirit.
force and spirit. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Sheethra will then move, and that will be her whole turn. Actually, yeah, that'll be her whole turn. She'll move up.
All right. Incredible. Next up is going to be Twinkle Toes. Guy before you is looking pretty beat up.
The guy before me or the guy with me in his jaws?
They happen to be the same guy.
Cool. I'm gonna first action attempt to escape with an acrobatics check.
I'd love to see it. Go ahead and roll.
Alright. That's a natural 19
Yes.
for a 51. And
That
if
is
this has the bravado trait, then a 53? 53? Oh wait, I'm looking
don't-
at Sterling's. That's not right. Sorry.
I don't think this has the bravado trait.
Yeah, that would make sense to me. Sorry, what did I say? 19 plus 36 is
55.
55. 55.
That is a critical success. Although I don't know if there's a critical success action. Actually, you might be able to take a free 5-foot step. Let me double check
I
that.
believe that's
Yep.
the case.
You can then stride up to 5 feet.
I don't know if you want to, but you have the option.
I don't want to.
Understandable.
I will, with my second action, go ahead and make a perfect finisher.
Okay.
That's a 45 to hit.
45 to hit will hit.
All right. This is a finisher with brilliant rapier and hunted target. $58 points of damage.
Okay, another respectable hit. Is this fire or spirits?
Spirit.
All right.
And with my third action, I would like to parry.
You do have one more quickened action.
And yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with it though.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I forgot that Diana had a quickened action at the end of her next turn. Can I have had her move?
Sure. Yeah. Stride.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna get up to there,
All
which
right.
is fine because she has reach.
Okay. Amazing. Next up is going to be this gentleman back there. Why don't we do a little bit of bite action on Theron?
Which creature's doing it? Sorry, this one?
The one that you just shunted.
Yeah. Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready.
That's a 36 to hit.
Just misses again.
I know.
Hell yeah.
I know.
I'm AC 37.
I mean, I'm just 36 on
Yeah.
Theron. It's crazy. He will try to claw you as I follow up. Lower. And then...
Is it Fearon only lost 4 armor from not having it on? Oski lost 9 points to his
Incredible.
AC.
Incredible.
That checks out.
9.
That checks out. We will try to claw you again, just for funsies, and that is a 24, which does not play at 19th level Pathfinder 2nd
Critical
Edition.
riposte. Fearon ripostes.
It's so bad that I pick up
practicing
a
with
feat from a
wizards.
different class,
Yeah.
gain reach, and a melee weapon, all at the same time. That's crazy. And that was an agile attack. Oof. We're gonna bop it down to G1, my good friend G1, who is this man, this lad, strapping as he is. I think we need to widen the battle lines, if you will. We'll do a little bit of 5. We'll do a little bit of difficult terrain, jump up on the table, also second diagonal. So that's 25 to get up there. Yep. And then second action move to get to here, up to Arakanesh, and then try to bonk them on the head with a truncheon. Bet you didn't see that coming.
I didn't.
That is a 44 to hit Arakanesh. I know you don't have an appropriate AC because you don't have items, but it doesn't matter because Arakanesh is not wearing
Yeah, it's way
armor.
higher. Yeah.
How's a 44 feel?
That's
Yay?
it.
Yay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's going to be 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's 3 actions from that guy. Arakanesh, your retort.
Firin, are you sure I can't hit this one?
Let me ask God a question really quick.
Yes, my child.
I just read the full text of every part of Liberate Soul.
Yeah?
I can only do it once per hour.
I'm so glad you brought that up. That hasn't seemed to stop you so far.
Okay, so that cooldown doesn't seem to apply to whatever happened.
You've just been able to do it on these guys.
Okay. Then Fearon will call back. Yes, please focus the Astro Demons. Don't hurt the guard, please.
You look over at Eric and Ash's.
For the love of God.
Both of their hands are engulfed in flames and like about to grab the sides of this person's head like you did. Ugh.
No, let me do that, please. Oh God.
Fine, and then they just like throw their hands the other direction, and I'll cast Ignition on the hunted target.
Can anyone say 11d6 damage for one action?
One of my D6s. I am rolling
Ignition. It's a great
insane
spell.
tonight. How about a 48 against the frightened hunted target?
48 against the frightened hunted target. Yeah, that'll get him. That'll get him a little bit good.
That's awesome. Okay. 41 points of fire damage.
Oh, burnt to a crisp, but standing up by a thread.
Erkanesh is then going to use a very cool 20th level feat free action. It is called Mystery Conduit. It's a curse bound effect, so I will increase my curse here, but if my next action is to cast a spell of 5th rank or lower that has no duration, I do not expend a spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool. Cool.
So I will cast at 5th rank, at 4th rank, Radiant Beam at the same Astrodaemon, and I will
Okay.
need a basic reflex save for that.
All right. $49.
Ew. That is a
Th-
regular success. You're going to take half of the damage,
Okay.
which is 26 to 13 points of, I guess, spirit damage. It's good in the pre-master.
Yes,
so I assume
spirit
that's
damage.
Yeah.
With a whopping 8 hit points left,
All right, nice.
you radiant blast Kamehameha wave this dude out of here. Something that you saw previously. This blast of radiant energy slams straight through the center of this creature, leaving a visible hole in their form. It looks down, lets out this croak, "Arrgh!" and then just begins to disintegrate into multicolored ash that drifts and then carbonizes in the air around you. And
Yeah,
just
they're like the essence of death without a soul.
straight up disappears. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Incredible. You have one quickened action that you can use to stride, strike, or
Yeah,
step.
I think that Erkanesh will move out of the way. I cannot move that token, but how about 5, 15, 20, 25 to stand underneath and next to... actually, that's kind of far away. Let's just move to this bottom right corner of the square down here. Yeah, right there is fine. Where's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Yeah, it's a good 30 feet away. That's good. Perfect.
There you go. You should be able to control it now.
Thank you.
I totally forgot that me grabbing the character art and just throwing it onto the screen means that you couldn't move it. Incredible. Next up is going to be Ilsetia.
All right. She does not have her dagger on her, so she's relying a lot on spells. So, yeah, we're gonna do an oldie but a goodie. She's gonna look at this Astrodaemon right in front of her, and she's going to cast, Disintegrate.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and roll to hit first.
Level. Yes. I mean, yeah. It's her 46.
46, that'll hit. I'll go ahead and roll
Yeah.
my fortitude save.
That's my...
That is a 42 fortitude.
Okay, that's a normal success, so I believe it's still half.
Still half damage of your
Yep. 12d10.
12d10 force damage.
Nope, it's
Or
untyped
necrotic.
damage.
Untyped.
Yeah, it literally just says no
Wait.
damage type.
But what an incredible spell. Just so good. I should use it more often.
52 points, so half of that, 26.
26 points of untyped damage to the dome. You release this thin beam from Setsuya's hand, and it slams straight into the side of the creature, like right in between two of those kind of chest plates or abdominal plates that it's got, and just black, burnt flesh kind of seeps out, almost like acid beginning to burn away at the skin as a softball-sized hole just rips through the center torso of this creature.
Yo.
You got one more action, I believe. Two
Yeah,
actually.
two
One
more
with the quick
actions.
yes.
Yeah, she's gonna run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, I think she has 30. She does. 30. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll be her turn.
Okay. Next up is Weaver.
Excuse me.
Now
5,
fully
10,
robed and belted.
15, 20. Free action sustain, so 5 more feet. And then what's Weaver gonna cast? I was so focused on Elsetsia, I didn't even think.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 character sheets. How does
I
it
got
feel,
2
guys?
characters. I'm not a sorcerer. I'm a wizard. What do wizards do again? They cast spells.
Theoretically. So you were
Free
welcome to do
action.
something else.
So, okay, I actually remember what my plan for week was. It was so good that I forgot about it because it was so simple.
Hell yeah, dude.
The reason I had put on the belt of retrieval belt is for this wand that I've been waiting specifically to use for, I guess, an unholy creature, and that wand is the Wand of Dazzling Rays.
Go on.
Weaver brings out, or free action, summons a wand into his hand, and he casts Holy Light at this daemon right in front of him.
Okay.
Holy Light is a very unique spell, but the Wand of Dazzling Rays, when you hit the target, when you cast Holy Light on the indicated rank, the creature that takes damage from the spell is blinded for 1 round and dazzled for however number of rounds equals to the spell rank. And then on a crit success on an attack roll, the target is also blinded for as long as it's dazzled for the spell. So it can have pretty serious side effects.
And what rank is this?
This is 4th rank.
4th rank? Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh! Natural fucking 20.
He deserved it. He deserved it.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So that is... It is going to take double damage.
Yes.
And you are going to deal 7d6 of spirit damage. Oh, no. Excuse me. 7d6
So let me-
of fire damage and 7d6 of spirit damage doubled.
Right. I'm just gonna roll 14d6 and then double it. But this is gonna be big damage. And because this is a critical success, I still need. Oh yeah, so on a critical success, yeah, you're blinded as long as you're dazzled. That's so crazy. Okay, sorry. Let me roll this. 108 points of spirit and fire damage.
Yo.
Wow.
Let's
This
go.
creature is also weak to consecrated holy effects,
Yeah.
of which this is one. So that is a fair amount of damage to this creature.
So now the creature is
I don't think the
dazzled for
creature
4
thought it was very
rounds.
fair.
Oh, dazzled and blinded for 4 rounds.
Dazzled
But
and
you can attempt a fortitude saving throw against my spell DC at the end of each of your turn.
All right. Is there anything else you've got on your turn?
see, I stride, I cast the Kamehameha. I'll just sustain and then can't really step anywhere, so I'll just sustain. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so you're you go up to 15 feet on your aura.
Yeah, or 20 feet now actually, because I had a
20.
free sustain.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break. We'll be back at 8:45 Eastern Standard. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back in just a little bit. Welcome back. I did the math. Winsel has 7 lower AC without his armor off. It's a
Rough.
tragedy. Absolute tragedy. He wears full plate and he has a +1 dex.
Rough.
You know who is unencumbered without their armor? Fearin. Fearin is unencumbered without his armor. And it is Fearin's
Fearin?
turn.
Fearon's gonna turn that glowing forearm to this guard, and he is going to liberate soul.
I'd like to see you try.
I would
What
like
he's
to see
doing.
You try to stop. Okay, not as good, but still a decent roll. So 45.
45 is enough, and again, you feel that hand
Yes.
go numb. Cold as the grave, as this energy pulls, rips the Astrodaemon off of the man's soul, and manifests the Astrodaemon in the real world. How many actions is that? Is that 1 or 2?
It's 2 actions, so I have
Alright.
1 more action and then a quickened action. I think I want to move. Theron's going to move behind Oski, and then he'll cast the shield cantrip. Well, will that stack? That probably won't stack with Vastro's aura, right?
Who's Zora?
Who?
What bonus?
Who?
Oh,
Who?
yikes! What aura is Weaver's, or what bonus is
It's a +1 status.
status?
AC.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah, I will cast the shield cantrip on myself.
Incredible.
Wait. Yeah, it's stacked with shield.
Circumstance.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Just so we're all aware, this is roughly how large Basra's aura is.
We're gonna like this.
Rude. Just rude. Don't like it at all.
Incredible. Winsel takes his turn. First action, he will again start shouting orders and movements around the battlefield. So again, everybody is quickened for a stride, step, or strike. He will then run up to this creature and attempt a strike with his sword. He's going to get a 44, which will hit. He's got 2 very cool abilities that trigger off of him hitting in melee combat. The first one is Hampering Strike. So any foe that takes damage from Winsel's melee strikes is slowed 1 for 1 round. If it's already slowed, the value of the slow condition increases
Wow.
by 1.
That's pretty cool.
This guy is
Really
a baller. So you watch as he comes up and he begins slicing away, not like purely to do damage, but in coordinated strikes where he's clipping like major muscles, hampering the jaws, hampering the arms and claws, and slows this creature. Another fun fact is he's incredibly good in his formation attack. So he basically gets an improved sneak attack. Winsel deals 3d8 untyped extra damage to any creature that is within reach of at least 2 of his allies, which this creature is. So, for a grand total of 40 even damage and a slowed 1. And that is Winsel's turn. This is the guy who who led the defense of Absalom against the Whispering Tyrant.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Next up is going to be G4. the last still embodied Astrodamon, who will step up and attempt 2 claw attacks. Sorry, not claws. Truncheon attacks. It's their claw profile, but it's bludgeoning. I'm sorry. I've thrown the curtain all the way out.
My immersion's broken.
Sorry to have done that to you, Jack. First
Still
attack is
immersion,
a
too.
41 to hit. Against Twinkletoes.
Oh, against me.
Against you.
Sorry. Oh gosh, sorry. 41, you said?
41.
I'm parrying, so that misses.
Nice.
Alright. Next attack is a 37.
That'll miss.
Gonna move right along to Oski.
Oski is going to go. Oh, can't use arrow keys. Sorry, it's going to go. Where will it go? 5, 10. He's going to go to there with the move action. That will be his quickened move. Second action, he will go into Everstand stance. So he sort of strengthens up his shield arm. Third action, he'll raise his shield. Fourth action, he will strike out with the shield boss.
Alright.
All right. Melee attack roll. It's been so long since I've done one of these bad boys. Let me make sure I know what I'm doing. Wait, do I have anything cool that I can try, actually? Do we know what the save order of these creatures is? Have we learned that? Does anyone know?
Surely you did. You guys learned a fair amount about these creatures specifically. So they have a blanket bonus against all magical effects, but save order, best to worst, is reflex, fortitude, whip.
Best to worst. Okay. I kind of want to try. This.
I don't want to see you try this.
Yeah, I think I have to try this. I'm gonna try to scare this thing to death.
Yes.
Oh, do it.
I'm sorry, go on.
This is a skill feat that gives you it's the legendary intimidation skill feat, where I attempt an intimidation check against the will DC of a creature. If I get a critical success, there is a fortitude save that then has a death. There's a chance for instant death.
Okay. So you're taking the scared to death action.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll your intimidation check.
I ignore the language penalty thing because of other feats I have. You know what? Screw it. I'm hero pointing this.
It's getting late.
Let's get away.
Decent hero point economy. It's a 43. I don't think that's
43
yeah.
will be a regular success.
All right, it's frightened 2. That still feels pretty good.
Frightened 2 is very good. This thing is now dazzled and frightened too.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Amazing. So you walk up there, you get in your Everstand stance, and then you try to scare it to death with the glare. Diana, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna first action command Sterling to go. This guy's unconscious right next to me, yeah?
Yes,
This
that
one?
one is. The
Alright.
bottom one is not.
Yeah. Sterling is gonna step to here and attack that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oski, you were trying to scare the one that was right next to you, right?
Yeah, one right next to me.
Gotcha. So not the one that is dazzled, but still frightened too. Fix that. My bad. Go ahead and roll your attack for Sterling.
Alright, one second.
Your bludgeoning saw blades.
There you go. For some reason, my green on this for Sterling is saying 45?
Your
I don't know why.
your green on this for Sterling? What do you mean?
My health bar, the green bar on my thing.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Saying
that's
my max is-
because the token is a giant scorpion and has the giant
Oh.
scorpion stats. So don't pay attention to that.
Heard. Thank you. Thank you. So I do apologize. He is going to, yes, take a saw attack against the Astrodaemon. 43 to hit.
43 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. 10, 14, 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
25 points of bludgeoning damage with the blunt end of the spinning saw blade. I think that's one of the better bits of a character build that I've heard recently.
That's pretty
Pretty
funny.
funny. Pretty good.
You've got 3 more actions on it, Diana, one of which is quicken.
Can you like pull up the full art of Diana with Sterling in it?
I will find it while you take the rest of your turn.
It's on my character sheet in the bio and info. I just don't know how to.
Again, I will find
Display
it as
Cool.
as you take the rest of your turn.
Oh, okay. Yes. So with my second action, I will go 5, 10, 20, and punch this guy. This is specifically. Oh gosh, I exited out of Diana's by accident. Not many character sheets. This is with my magic gauntlet, aka club. That's a natural 18 for a 50 to hit.
That will hit.
Sauce.
Is it a crit?
It is not a crit.
Dang. Bump. 11, 12. 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
22 bludge. What are you hitting it with?
My magic gauntlet club. It's part
Magic
of my armor.
Gauntlet Club. I love that
Yeah.
I
sentence.
love that combination of words.
I don't know what it means, but it's provocative.
It springs out and springs back for reach.
Oh,
when
is it
I'm
like
not-
what, like a little spring fist from the cartoons?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
I love
Nice.
that. That's incredible. All right,
Inventors, man. How do they work?
dude.
No one knows.
Okay, speaking of inventors, and Battlecry, one of the new inventions for inventors is the light mortar invention. So you just become an artillery piece. And there was a damage graph on Reddit. It's really strong. Somebody did the math of like regular strikes and regular like cantrips averages on damage, and like an overdrive strike from a light mortar inventor is very, very good damage. Neither here nor there. Diana just clocked somebody with a spring fist. Is that everything from Diana?
That's all 3 of my actions.
Incredible. As promised.
Ah, so big.
It's just bonking him. Like
Yeah,
this.
just
like
smack.
yeah.
Just like turns to the side and boom.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Next up. Top of round 3. Can you believe it's only been 2 rounds so far? Kashak.
All right, baby. It's my time.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna. Which one's Twinkle Toes near? I'm gonna hunt the one that's stinky over here in the corner
Yeah.
with a free action.
Smells bad because he's dazzled.
With
And blind.
with my first action, I will
And blind.
command Shithra to step forward and then take a strike.
Yeah, go for it.
Chithra. Ugh, 34. Miss.
34 is not gonna do it.
Disgusting. I will then. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna.
I'd recommend killing it.
Yeah, I'm considering that. I don't have my hand wraps on, so my melee attacks are bad. I'm gonna double shot. Might as well.
Both
we go.
at the hunted target.
Always.
Alright.
Always and forever. The first one is a 38.
38 will not hit.
The second one is a natural 20 for 52.
Burying that lead. That is a critical hit.
I have a first and a second in my brain, and I'm loyal. All right. I have a couple pieces of information for you. So
Yeah, you want me to do a DC 10 athletics check on my turn?
on
to be
your
unpinned?
turn, I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm gonna
I
use
bet you do.
I'm gonna use a reaction from Battlecry to attempt to demoralize.
Okay.
That is a banger roll. 47 against Will DC.
47 against Will DC is a regular success.
He is frightened one.
Now this guy's frightened. And dazzled.
They're all shaking in their boots.
And blind. Yeah, these literal manifestations of torturing souls are afraid of you guys. Just straight up what it is.
And also, I don't think have dealt damage since round 1.
You guys have been bonking them.
Walking.
Yeah. Because I've been trying to listen for Oski reactions and haven't heard even the opportunity.
Turns out, I can't roll.
And then he's going to take 89 points of damage.
He put a shot straight in the back of the mouth of this creature, and it implodes into a
Amazing.
colorful
Nice.
miasma of burning embers. That
Don't forget that he is frightened one,
dissipates.
though.
He was frightened for the rest of his life.
It was. It was, indeed.
And blind. And dazzled.
He died afraid, blind, and dazzled.
Dazzled, blind, and afraid. The title
I
of
love
my
that
new
movie.
memoir.
And then with my quickened action, I will move to here. And that'll be my turn.
Amazing.
It's funny that you can be blinded and dazzled at the same time.
Yeah,
at
that's
the
a
same
little,
time.
a little weird, but hey.
You can? That's crazy.
Twinkle Toes, you are up.
Okay. So I am no longer parrying.
That is true. I got you on that one.
I would like to tumble through to the other side of this gentleman.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics.
Let me get to the correct character sheet. That's a 52 acrobatics.
52 is a regular success.
I have
Sorry.
panache.
Yes, regular success.
I have panache now. I will keep on moving. So that was 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yes. That creature's
Second
now
action.
flanked and off guard.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, second action, I will perfect finisher.
And frightened. This is like the perfect storm for a Twinkle Toes.
Mm-hmm.
Frightened 2, right?
Frightened 2.
Oof, okay.
49 to hit.
49. Quite literally exactly because of Frightened 2 is a critical hit.
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
God.
I was not holding out hope for that.
AC,
Wow.
well, off guard, either off guard or, yeah, AC 41 reduced because of flanking and frightened. Critical,
He's not hunted though, correct?
not hunted.
No. I keep killing my
Okay.
hunted targets.
That's what, you know, suffering
Oh,
from
no.
success, I guess.
I know. I know.
I've got to
Yeah.
keep using my free action every turn to switch my hunted
Then
targets because they
kill it
keep
in the same
dying.
turn. Such a
88
burden.
points of damage.
These hunters, the new generation of rangers, are just too spoiled. How much damage?
88.
88. Oh, that is quite a bit.
With my third action, I will parry.
All right.
Belly.
What is this
Not
thing
really.
called? The Radiant Rapier? What is it?
Brilliant
Brilliant
rapier.
Brilliant Rapier. Just want to check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, it hasn't been updated. Just wanted to make sure.
Nope.
Is this a? It is a Grand Bazaar. It's not a treasure.
Yeah.
They have not updated.
The
it.
Brilliant Rune has updated. If that matters to you.
Let's find out. Brilliant Rune. Okay, it still confirms what I expected.
Okay.
Yeah, slightly different, not quite equivalent. Still 88 points of damage straight to the back of its spirit. We will bop down to that creature's turn. Having a bad time. But he's just here to drink some souls, so we will attempt. Doesn't like being afraid of things. So we'll attempt to bite Oski. We're looking at a 40 to hit Oski with his unarmored AC.
Because all right, hold on. So unarmored, but I'm a shield raised. I'm
Yes.
inside the aura.
Yes.
I think my AC is 40 exactly. Yes, it is.
You think
so
or
it
you
does
know?
hit. I no. My AC is 40.
Okay. So that is going to be 30 points of piercing damage and 1 point of spirit damage.
I'm going to react.
Sure.
Oh god, it's been. I am not my own ally, so I can't use my champion's reaction.
Cannot use your
on
champion's
this,
reaction.
but I can shield block.
You can shield block.
I'm using my shield, my quick shield block feat. That is a specific reaction for shield block.
All
Sorry,
right,
how
what
much
is the-
damage?
It is 30. So what is the hardness of your shield?
20. So I'll take 10 points of damage, and so will my shield.
Yep, your shield and you take 10 points of damage. I then need
Okay.
you to roll a fortitude save. Which surely he is terrible at.
So bad.
Well, so I don't have my resilient rune, so that it is lower. Okay. 12 plus 29, 41.
Feels alright so far. Second action, it will attempt to grab you with its jaws. So this is
Okay.
going to be against your fortitude DC.
Got the number.
Bad roll, 35.
Fail.
Okay, and then third action will attempt to claw you.
Okay.
28. Not good. Not good enough.
Miss.
So, surrounded on virtually all sides, this creature bit you, but failed to follow up, and will not be slurping Oski's soul next turn. Eric Ganesh, it is your turn.
Okay with that.
I have a question for you. Is there a way for me to tell on this sheet that you sent me here what their signature spells are?
I don't know if there is on the
That's a
hold on
great
second.
question, actually, for sorcerers.
Yeah. Oracles, but yeah.
The spells with the stars next to them on
With the
spell
asterisk?
list.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought it was.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Fair enough. Let's do an old classic. Let's go ahead and Radiant Beam and then Ignition. So let's start with the Radiant Beam. Can you roll me a reflex save, please?
Sure can.
Please tell me you failed. Please tell me you
Natural
failed. Please
one.
tell me you failed. Amazing. Incredible.
Oh my
All right.
God.
So here's the
Oh,
here's the kicker. This is not an updated remastered spell. However, it does have the good trait and the light trait. It does deal good damage. And I remember something about sanctified holy spells doing particularly well against creatures like this. I'd like to make a case that if this were to be remastered, it absolutely would be a sanctified spirit spell.
What's it called again?
Radiant Beam.
Radiant Beam. Good light elevation. It's a Knights of Lastwall thing. I would say almost 100%.
Yeah, I agree. Do with that what you will.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll some damage. You're gonna take double this.
Please do.
I rolled 19, so you're gonna take 38 points of spirit damage.
All right.
On a critical failed saving throw, you are dazzled for 4 rounds.
What's up with you guys and
Whoa.
dazzling my Astro Demons?
yeah.
I got a bunch of holy light coming your way, big dog. That is 2 actions, and then singular action. I will roll for ignition.
Okay. Let it be
And then I
known,
will-
this creature's only frightened 1 at this point.
That is important because I did roll pretty bad. How about a 38?
38. Because you are not getting the flanking bonus is not a hit.
Should have run up and hit it with my hands. I knew it.
Should have hit it with your hand. You should have boxed.
Should have hit it with my hands. All right, that's Eric Anesh's turn.
That is Eric Nesh's turn. We're gonna bop down to Ilsetsia.
All right. Setsia is in a pretty good spot.
Don't forget your quickened action. Stride, strip, strike.
Huh. Do we do it again?
We do it
We
again.
just do it again.
We do it again.
I think we hit him with another disintegrate.
Hold it.
Do we still have to get one of these things out of somebody?
Yeah.
Bottom
that's the
one.
southern
Yeah.
one.
South,
Yeah,
south one.
I thought
yeah.
so. Okay.
Hey. Ooh, ee, ow.
Heyo.
Hey. Oh.
How's
Hey.
47.
47
Right.
is a hit.
Oh,
I'll go
I'm
ahead and
sorry.
roll my-
Did I say 47?
That's what you said.
30.
Yes.
37.
That is what you said.
I wish I rolled
You did seem
37.
pretty surprised.
37.
Is a miss.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
If I could just add
Okay.
10 to all of my rolls.
Right.
Unfortunately, the bolt of energy whizzes by, does not hit.
Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. She will stride here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all she can do. She doesn't have anything else. She ran away from all of her stuff. But
No.
She can't get all of her tools and everything that might have given her some other options.
Yeah.
So
All
that
right.
is her turn.
Incredible Weaver, you're up. How does it feel,
Weaver.
Dan, to play two characters back to back?
This is actually very convenient. I don't have to worry. I don't have to wait in between. Weaver is going to obviously sustain, so it's up to 25 feet now. And I think he's going past a pretty good spell. One of the greatest spells. Force Barrage at 7th level.
Whoa. That's a big one.
That was 12d4 plus 12, I want to say.
Yeah. Each one is D4 plus 1.
$44 points of force damage against the Daemon.
You absolutely riddle this creature with hole after hole from force damage. These bolts, a cavalcade of force, ripping the creature to shreds, destroying its physical form.
Let's go. Let's Astro Demon out of here.
We love it. Free action, or not free action, but fourth action. I'm going to stride. 5, 10. Right.
All right, that will bring it to Firin.
Oh, perfect timing.
Let's hope for a good roll.
You guys could not have timed this any better, actually.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah.
2 actions on the southern one. Put him to sleep.
Please do.
It's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's a natural
I think
20.
we all
don't
know
there's
what
a-
that means.
Yeah, I don't think there's a crit effect. I just do it really good.
Yeah. The
You
crit
reach your
effect,
mouth hand into his mouth and take
Yeah.
out the spirit.
the crit effect would be for a counteract, meaning that you could theoretically counteract slightly higher levels than your rank.
yeah.
But that doesn't matter at this level.
Sick.
So, your prize is an Astro Daemon. This guy, the former host of the Astro Daemon, immediately slumps unconscious as you forcefully yank the Astro Daemon off of his soul. You feel the kind of like tendrils that it had wrapped around, as if you were pulling like an octopus off of a rock. That suction kind of feeling as you yank and rip and break the bond that it has on the man's soul.
Did not care for that comparison.
Good. It's not pleasant. And I don't mean this to be like insensitive, but you are pulling a ravenous creature off of
Yeah.
the soul of another man.
No, I mean it's a good
it is
comparison.
a traumatic
It-
experience all around.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. Yeah,
It's gross.
yeah.
The man slumps to the ground. The creature is there now.
Firen will cast the shield spell again, and will just get out of the way again. So he'll go up next to Winsel.
All right. Speaking of Winsel, it is Winsel's turn. First action, he will give everybody the quickened. And then he will do something quite similar, where he will run up and try to stab this creature with his sword. Longsword attack coming in. That is a 50 to hit, which will hit. The creature is slowed 1 and will take some additional damage for being within range of at least 2 allies. It is then that creature's turn. So let me just finish up some damage here. Okay. Not as great of a damage round, only 26 points for Winsel, but slowed 1 is slowed 1.
Yeah, slowed one's huge.
It will attempt to bite Winsel with its first action. Winsel does have a significantly reduced AC. That is a critical hit on Winsel.
Ugh.
With
Oh,
So for them-
critical hit, you say?
Critical
I
hit,
have
I
a
say.
reaction.
Please react.
I'm gonna use a focus spell, actually. Not just my champion's reaction here.
Ooh.
Well, it is a reaction still, but it's a focus
Yeah.
spell that gives me the
A
reaction.
focus reaction.
Focus
What?
reaction.
What are we looking at?
Oski, because of everything that happened in that like pit, Oski feels like very, honor bound to protect Winsel, so he is going to use the champion sacrifice focus spell. So any damage that Winsel would take here, he takes none of. I take.
Okay.
Wow.
wow.
So you're going to take 66 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and an additional 4 points of spirit damage.
6 and 4. Okay.
The creature is then going to use its second and final action of this turn to attempt to grapple Winsel in its jaws. That is against Fortitude DC, which is a regular success. So Winsel is now grabbed in the jaws of this creature, who is about to attempt to suck out his soul.
Can't have that.
Not good.
Uh,
Oski, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. Sorry, there are some spells that I don't actually know what they do that Oski has on his sheet.
How did that happen?
No, that. We know that the creatures are weak to spirit damage.
Not
Yes.
weak to spirit.
Holy effects. They are
Holy
unholy
effects.
creatures.
Got it.
I have a spell on my spell list that is sanctified trait, but is not specifically holy. It's very annoying.
It becomes holy if you
If
have
I
the
am
holy
holy.
trait.
Yeah. It's,
So
it's
if
divine
I-
immolation, it's flame strike, so it's either one.
If I have the holy trait as a champion, anything with the sanctified trait
Is
would
holy.
trigger that,
Correct.
but not things with the spirit trait.
Correct. Don't
Okay.
conflate spirit and sanctified and holy. It's,
Yeah.
It's two entirely different things.
Mhm. Spirit is just a damage type.
Are you sanctified?
That's just a damage.
Are you holy?
I should be. I will be honest. I said that with a lot of confidence, but I don't actually know it.
This is Oski, right?
Is this
Yeah,
guy
you should
lying
be.
to my face?
I mean, I'm a 19th level champion. I have to be sanctified.
Yes. Yes.
You don't have to.
It's like a third level class feature or something.
Yeah, it's first level straight up. Depending on your deity, their sanctification can make you holy or unholy. This commits you to one side of the
Yeah,
struggle.
Okay.
You can be holy or unholy, depending on your deity's entry. So basically, the deity will have holy, unholy, or nothing You are that. So your deity is Mazluda.
Yeah, so I'm definitely holy.
Mazluda.
Mazluda has can choose holy. I imagine.
I
would choose
imagine
that.
you would have chosen holy.
Yes. But none of these have the sanctified trait. Okay, so never mind. I thought these spells had the sanctified trait. I may just run up and start bonking.
Bonk.
I don't have a way to free Winsel, so the best way to free Winsel will be to potentially just bonk to death.
The
Or
best crowd
scare
control
to
is death.
death. I'm gonna scare to death at first, I think.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your intimidation.
So 46.
46. Against this creature's will save, will DC,
Yep.
is a regular success. So frightened,
Frightened 2. Yep. Oski will then move to here with his quickened action. With his third action, he will bonk. I'm gonna attack.
Roll it.
He's going bonk.
It is off guard to you because of Sterling.
That's a bad roll though. 37.
37 is. Oh my god.
Off guard, frightened 2.
Because of off guard frightened 2, that is exactly a hit.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's so funny.
AC 41, down to 39 from off guard, down 2 more from frightened.
Baby.
24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Straight from the shield.
And then Oski's fourth action, he is going to quick repair for 1 action his shield.
Crazy. Crazy. Next up is going to be...
Yep. Okay,
You're
that's
done?
in my turn.
Yeah, just go ahead and
Yep.
roll it and add your damage there.
Yep.
Diana, you are up.
Alrighty. Diana is gonna say, "Alright, Sterling, you know what to do." Sterling is gonna attack twice.
Okay.
Misses on the first one.
What's the roll?
34.
Yeah, that unfortunately is a miss.
41 on the second one though.
41 will hit.
Alright.
Off guard frightened 2.
11, 13, 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
24 as he gets sideswiped by the saw.
And I'll go ahead and punch him from there with my second action.
10 feet of reach with your extendo punch.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he's gonna get a little bit of cover just because of a lizard in the way.
Which lizard are you talking about now that there's 3 options?
The giant one that's directly in between.
How about if I first, with my second action, move to right there?
That would be a little bit better for you. At the very least, you're getting off guard. I would say there's still minimal cover.
Okay.
Just because you have a creature of the same size as you, or slightly larger than you, between you and your target.
Who?
Your scorpion companion.
I am a medium creature and he is a small creature.
Oh, you're a medium creature.
Yeah, I'm a human.
I don't know why I just assumed that the characters that you were playing were tiny. It's still gonna
Like
be
a really short human, right? Like a
Yeah.
really like
Yeah.
5'9", maybe.
It's still gonna be cover because there is still a creature, an ally in between you and your target. That's just
Okay.
yeah. but it's still off guard to your attack and frightened too. So
Yeah. That's a 43 to hit.
43 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
As this magical gauntlet club comes rocketing out
Springs
of her fist.
forward. The gears on the back of my armor just as it like shoots out.
Like what?
You're going like
Don't
what?
worry about it. Don't worry about it. 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
19 points of bludge. Very nice.
Do I not explode? Do I want to kick myself in overdrive? I don't even know what that does anymore on this thing.
Maybe you don't explode right next to the unconscious guys.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
And your,
Yeah, no,
and
there's
your
no reason
family.
to right now. We're all
Yeah,
fine.
this whole don't kill innocents thing is really harshing my divine immolation vibe, but you know, whatever works.
That's fine.
We'll bop around to the top of 4. Kashak, you're up.
Oh wait, I have one more action.
What you
'cause
got for
I'm
me?
hasted.
Good strike again.
I'm a punch again. Oh wait, no, I think I technically need to like rein it back in.
Do you want to have done that?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'll do.
Kashak, top of 4.
Reaction, hunt the target.
That's crazy, bro. Who would have seen this coming?
First action. So it is frightened too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, frightened too.
First action, I will command Sheethra. Let's go ahead and take a strike.
Sure.
47.
That is a regular hit.
47. For 36 points of damage.
Heard. Received.
She will then attempt to do these without giving free information without a recall knowledge. Can I trip this creature?
They are trippable if that's what
In their
you-
art, they're like coming. They don't have legs.
Yeah,
They're just like
they
coming out of
do
the
have
guy's
legs.
mouth. So
They do have
okay,
legs.
they're standing on the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She will attempt to trip. Natural 1. So that is a failure.
Oh,
I will then.
that's
No,
a crit
no,
failure.
that's a lot worse.
Yeah. There's a crit fail on that.
Oh, then I'll hero point that roll. Fuck that.
Smart.
Didn't know the police were actually in real life and not just in the game. 43 on the trip attempt for the hero point.
This is what these creatures look like once they are fully
Another
emerged.
looking guy.
Yeah, it's going on the ground.
What's it
That is a 43 athletics check against
Wait, put
reflex
it back.
DC.
I didn't get to see it.
Hunting.
Awful, thank you.
I don't like that it's an anglerfish.
That is a regular success.
I don't like anything about it.
That creature is now prone.
Incredible.
Creature's having a bad day.
Quite an unpleasant experience for this guy.
Yeah, unlucky. And then with Kashak's... Is he off guard all the time?
No. Only if you are flanking.
Prone,
with
you are
your-
off guard.
Oh, prone, yes.
Prone, you are off guard. Then I will double shot with my next 2 actions. Here we go. I have a double shot there. I have a 50 to hit you. Off guard, frightened 2.
That is a critical.
Incredible. And I had been nerfing myself. I have the Holy Rune on my weapon. That's usually 1d4 spirit damage, but against unholy targets, it is 2d4 against those
Ooh.
creatures.
Does it have the holy trait?
It is specifically the holy rune, and in the text, it deals 2d4 damage against unholy creatures. And yes, it does have the holy trait.
Okay.
Then that would also activate his weakness.
Yeah. Hell yeah. We haven't fought an unholy creature in like a million years. I'm not used to this. So, let's do a couple things here. Let's do...
So what are we doing here? Apparently, a lot of Math Finder is going on behind the scenes right now.
I have 5 different entries of dice categories in
And I was gonna
modifiers.
say you have like 6 different damage types now, so
It's fucking bonkers. So total is going to be total rolled is 109.
okay,
6 of that is the Holy Spirit damage.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't even roll the extra d4. I'm such an idiot.
Mhm.
So 12 of that is Holy Spirit damage for a total of 115.
Overkilling by 7 points of damage.
Woo!
Nice.
You slam this suddenly holy infused arrow into this creature's corpse, or body, soon to be corpse, as it disintegrates, spreading out like wildfire from the impact point. The arrow drops and clatters to the ground as embers wisp away in a multicolored spectrum.
I literally got that stupid rune because I was like, surely in the Nordclover adventure we're going to fight a lot of unholy creatures, and this will do a lot more damage to those unholy creatures, and then just forgot.
Incredible. A well-timed remembrance and a well-timed kill. You all survey the quote-unquote safe room around you. 3 unconscious Star Watch guard. 1 dead. You are out of initiative. And Winsel just slowly steps up to the corpse. The dead agent that Sterling is standing on top of.
Oh, sorry. I'm.
And he leans down, closes the eyes of the man who was silently screaming as the Astradaemon was forcibly ejected from its body at the last moment. This needs to be stopped. I don't know what they're doing to them, but they are good men. Imprisoned, captured by this great queen. We need the spark. I need you to go as soon as possible. By whatever means is necessary.
Let's start digging then.
Weaver, what was it you said about maybe being able to teleport in?
We do have a pretty good idea of being able to teleport in. Might be off. I'm not sure how much distance, but would Weaver be able to? It wouldn't really be like a recall knowledge, I guess. Like,
Oh.
how-
You'd have I mean, so obviously distance is relative. With the blueprints, you have a good sense of where the ruins are. And the way that teleportation works is it's not necessarily like Dimension Door necessarily. You're thinking of a spot. You're not like, I want to go 100 feet that way, right? You're thinking of, I want to show up like on the doorstep of, my Aunt Carol, and then you visualize the doorstep and the doormat and XYZ of the place that you want to get to. What you've done through your research is learn about the siege, about Karnas, about the tower, and you're using that information to visualize the ruins. And it is not perfect, as if you had been there, but all of the information that you have gathered is giving you that kind of spiritual tether to be able to teleport into the ruins of the tower. Again, there is risk associated, but it is much faster than spending a day digging.
I say we do it.
I say teleport.
So we do it.
I say so too.
It's about 3 in the morning.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to bed first.
Winsel will
Oski heals and refocuses.
any refocusing that you all need to get done, any healing that you need to get done between Fearin and Oski is almost trivial.
Erikanesh has to start refocusing as soon as the first creature dies, because they take persistent damage every round until they start refocusing. So,
Yeah.
the only way to stop being on fire is to calm down.
Winsel will walk up to Twinkletoes as people are kind of winding down.
How
Twinkletoes,
can I help you?
I'm sorry to see that your safe house is no longer safe. I can provide you with a list of potential locations to move.
I appreciate that. It was about time for a remodel anyway. I wasn't sure how stable it was having this whole thing underneath my parents' house. So
Grimwald spent years organizing safe houses in his search. I have a list of locations that I can provide you. And I can take your parents there. I would need the help of some of your friends while you go down to the ruins. But we can set up a staging point, and then when you get back, you can add your... And he looks around at the various charms and totems that you use.
Brains in jars.
Your flair to finalize the construction.
wonderful.
But we can at least get your parents safe.
Fantastic. I do have some blueprints that I would love for you to take, and I slapped down some blueprints for design ideas I had for the next layout.
And so he goes through, he's got like a little notebook that he pulls out, and he goes through some locations. There's some like hand-sketched maps, and then of both the city and then various districts, and then there are like locations marked as safe houses that have been used by his kind of almost CIA, which you would know Grimwald and Capral were part of, this kind of disowned intelligence service that was working for Winsel specifically.
Yeah.
Not the Primarch, not the High Council, but Winsel's specifically.
Winsel Star One's private security. It's crazy.
His extra legal force, if you will.
Yeah. Hard emphasis on the extra there.
Yes. Doesn't matter. Grimwald's dead now. And you two kind of go through like your plans, and he eventually settles on a location that will fit your needs. All right. I'll move everyone when we wake up in the morning, but I will need help. I think only 4 of you should go down. The rest, I'll need help. Both to create the safe house, but also to help the citizens, to protect them from whatever And he like points to the unconscious guards. Whatever they're doing while you're away. Now, I have a feeling that I know how this will go. But I wanted to offer the option. Except to you, Jack. You're not allowed to, for a very obvious reason.
Okay.
Of choosing one of the 2 character sheets that you all have been playing tonight to take into the ruins of Karnas. Except for Jack.
Dan could play Ilsetsia if he wanted to, and I can't play Erkanesh.
There's a very obvious reason for that, Jack.
There's fascism going on here. I can smell it.
No, I just don't like you.
Yeah.
The fun fact, both Weaver and Ilsetsia can teleport, so that problem is solved.
Right.
Wait, they what? Both of them what?
Both of
Can
them can cast
teleport.
teleport.
Oh, can teleport. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, for this next section, Ben, Dan, Emily Grace,
Mm-hmm.
you may choose one of the characters to take. And again, I have a feeling I know how this is going to go. But you are welcome to have that choice.
Any of you dorks consider breaking up the band. We're not friends anymore. I'm kidding.
I
feel like
know.
that's a
I
little
know.
bit of a hard choice.
This is a very.
I know it's a hard
Sorry,
choice
bud.
for at least 2 of you.
Setsia is really fun.
You
I'm
all
gonna miss my runic wards or whatever the hell your spell is.
head to bed. Wake up the next morning, and Winsel has kind of gathered the Starwatch agents, Carl, Phil, and Jeremy.
Who's the one who died?
Eduardo.
Can't believe I got Eduardo.
Rest in peace, Eduardo. And says, it's time. We'll take the Feather Glides, these 3, to the new location. Get them safe. And then we'll scour the city, doing what we can to protect the citizens. Who's going down?
I'll go down. And Sheethra's coming with me.
That's a good boy, Jack.
Erkanesh says, I'm not fucking going down there. For obvious reasons.
Oh,
Diana.
you're forcing a decision right now.
I'm forcing you to make a decision, yes.
Diana says, I feel like I could be more of you setting up your new safe house up here. Ignore how bad that accent was, guys. Okay, please.
Who's talking right now? Doesn't sound like Diana.
Sorry, I didn't get the best night's sleep last night, so yeah, I'm gonna be up here.
She never
resting
took
a
the
bit
armor
more.
off after the combat.
I completely restructured everything last night. I was experimenting. Don't like it though. I'm gonna go back to the old version of my armor. You see in front of you, she's in a completely different setup. It's like a very, very sleek, like it looks like a subterfuge type armor, but like little crackles are happening. She didn't do it quite right, so she's like, it's not gonna work out, guys. You go on down without me. I'll stay up here, keep working on the safe house. Twinkle Toes, I know you got this. Twinkle Toes is like, yeah. All right. I gave you the blueprints already. I just need to make sure these inscriptions are placed all around the perimeter. And she like goes into detail with Diana about like the different safety precautions that need to be set up into it before any decorations are placed around the
Yeah.
walls.
So Twinkle Toes is locked in. Dan,
Wiggle toes.
Weaver has studied these plans to uh, these ruins, so he's gonna be the ones that teleports them in.
It's my boy.
Weaver is locked in. Ben,
As much fun as it'd be to play Oski, it's gotta. I think Fearin takes a moment and he's like shaking hands, perhaps with Carl, Phil, and Jeremy, and then like afterwards is like doing the where it like glowed the night before when he saved their souls, and is like, I'm going in. I think there's a greater calling I have inside. And Oski's just like, Starboard, I'm your man. Starboard. I'll be with you the whole time.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Farron. Because as you walk away, maybe you're looking down at that tattoo. I have a greater plan, a greater purpose. Are you familiar with what the spiral of Pharasma looks like, Ben?
Yes.
So imagine those spirals made out of flowing, almost cursive-like script in a language that you are not familiar with, but Weaver is. Called Necrol.
You mean it's not Ciceran?
It's not Ciceran, but
Could have been.
Could have been.
almost as you say, I have a greater plan. You feel an itch along your wrist, and you watch as the spiral begins to expand. The ink rotating out, new script being written in real time on your skin. You feel, though you can't understand the words, that the training has progressed. You're continuing to ready the soul that you have been charged with. In freeing these three, you have deepened the connection that you have with the Nasoi. I'd like you to go ahead and pick a feat from the Soul Warden archetype of 8 or lower.
8.
Oh,
8?
8? Holy crap. Okay. So there are 3 8th level feats, and then there's an additional 6th level feat I could also look at. Wow. Okay. I'll have to read those.
No, right now.
And then I need a very, very important role from Weaver.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Now-
teleport.
Weaver, you've been studying. You're the one going down, bud. And I need you to cast Teleport. Teleport, for those of you who are familiar, targets you and up to 4 targets touched. And you instantly teleport after 10 minutes of cast to the location that you are envisioning. Now, there's a lot that goes into this. Familiarity with the location is a big plus. For instance, incorrect knowledge of the location's appearance usually causes the spell to fail. But it could lead instead to teleporting to an unwanted location or some other unusual mishap, as determined by me. I need you to roll a D100 and add 30 to the result for the number of knowledge points that you gained during your research.
Oh man.
Does he need to prepare this at a higher rank than 6, or is 100 miles sufficient?
It's within 100 miles, yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Weaver
man.
takes. No, I haven't rolled it. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
I'm stressing.
Don't scare me.
Is it-
Ah.
William, is this hero pointable?
No,
Oh,
it's
of
not a
course it
D20
is.
roll.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was any
Technically,
reroll.
hero points are only for d20s. Yeah.
He did that on purpose.
I
one.
specifically DM'd Jason Bullman 5 years ago to make sure that this would go off.
I had 30, right?
Add 30.
101.
You're kidding.
I'm
You
not.
rolled a
I rolled a
71.
71. Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad.
I don't know either.
Like a dream. Well, if I'm asking you to add 30 for the knowledge
Within a certain
points.
distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The teleport goes off without a hitch, and you land
Heck yeah.
exactly where you need to.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you,
That's awesome.
if you guys had just said, meh, as soon as you heard about the ruins and teleported, could have done that. Might not have gone very well for you.
What are some things that could have happened to us?
What, like,
Ooh, you
what
could
if there was
teleport
no plus 30? Yeah.
into solid rock, and that
Yeah.
does not end well for you.
And that's because we were trying to do it without having like a clear visual picture, right? That's why you can that's when you can teleport into solid rock, because you're unclear on your location.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Here we go. Oh, I'm excited.
Here we go.
We're off.
If I was smart, I would have preset your tokens.
Yeah.
Not today.
What is this? This is map T-3? Is this the third map from the last?
I can neither confirm nor deny this statement. I forgot that Fearon's token is huge by default for some reason. Like mechanically huge by default for some reason.
Why?
And I could absolutely change that, but I just haven't.
That was for me on Roll20 in our previous game. There were different token sizes, like 3 different tokens at 3 different sizes, and I had to fix it every time.
Incredible. This will be perfect. Especially considering the time. Oh my. That will do.
I have decided on my Soul Warden feat. I'm taking the enhanced Psychopump Familiar.
It's the right call.
Nice.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
talk about that a little bit.
So it's the same as an enhanced familiar. I get, instead of 2 familiar or master abilities, I get 4. And then there is a small list, like a sub list of specifically Psychopump abilities that I have to choose from for 2 of the 4. That list includes Soul Sight, which means my familiar gains a life sense of 30 feet. Spirit Touch, my familiar could touch incorporeal creatures and deliver spells that way, as if affected by the Ghost Touch rune. And then with the enhanced one, I also have the ability to Augury. The familiar can cast Augury once per day, just like the spell.
Ooh.
Yeah. So 2 of my 4 abilities have to be of those 3. But yeah, now I've got an expanded familiar ability.
A familiar shunt as you feel your insides mix a bit. The impetus of being forced so quickly, instantaneously through space, catches up with you as you stop, your vision spinning briefly before it comes into focus, to find blackness. No, just scroll down a little bit to find it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Wow. Look at
Rubble.
Twinkle Toesies.
And skeletal remains litter the floor of this irregular, partially collapsed chamber. A broken stairwell that apparently once rose towards the surface high above lies in a crumbled heap near the center of this room. Two passages, one north and one east, end at abrupt cave-ins choked with debris, while a third to the west extends at a slight downward incline before turning north. The entire area is suffused with a dust-filled darkness, and a silence broken only by the sound of your motions. Presumably, the first living footfalls to touch these halls in over 3,000 years.
Wow.
And this is where we will pick up next week.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back next week to find out what lies in the ruins of Karnas's tower. Have a great week, everybody.